music, R&B, hip hop, pop,
I still get you.
reggae, EDM, indie, old school.
Hey everybody, it's your girl. Let's get personal with Latanya Like.
And Ray, how are y'all? How you doing, y'all? Happy Tuesday to everybody.
Yes, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know, hey, you guys, this is our bloopers again, okay? Y'all know
We're gonna
your
get
girl.
better, y'all. Don't worry. Phones will be off. We'll get better. But no, tell them a little bit about what's going on today. We have something special for you.
Yes, we do, you guys. You guys have been asking me about health and health tips. So today we are going to talk about health, okay, you guys? A lot of you guys out there, I know it's the holidays and you're just going on this eating spree, but we have a health guru in the house.
Ooh.
Yes.
So you know what that means, right? All that sugar and everything, you got to put it away. Because it's not going to happen today, okay?
Ray, we stepping on somebody's toes, okay?
I don't know. I'm stepping on my own toe.
Because I was just eating chocolate last night in the middle of the night. And some vanilla ice cream.
We'll all get better, though. That's what you do.
Yes, but right now, everybody, you do have time. We guys want you to go right now and go subscribe to our YouTube channel, okay? It's your girls, Let's Get Personal with Latanya and Ray, and it's powered by WorldStar Hit Radio, you guys, okay?
Yes, but you know what? We want you to watch this first, though. First, watch us, okay? And then you can go to the YouTube channel, okay? Why not, right?
Right, exactly. So as I was saying, right, I was up in the middle of the night, girl. First of all, I'm just excited. Okay, how was your day today, first of all?
It was great. It was
great.
cold.
It was cold?
It was cold.
Y'all from
You
the
know,
north.
there's something
What
different
is
with
wrong?
the South has, I don't know what it is, but it was cold. I even have a bubble jacket, so you know it was
Are
cold.
you serious?
Oh, definitely.
Oh my gosh.
That's the northern in me.
I'm from Chicago.
So you should have a bubble jacket too then.
No, I didn't bring that here. You only need a little jacket in Georgia. I feel like when you buying all those coats and jackets, you're just wasting your money. Because you only wear it for a couple times.
I don't know, but you know, we're getting ready to talk about health and all this extra weight. We're gonna talk about
It'll be in
that.
the 70s or the 80s next week.
And then you're gonna have to show.
Okay. You guys.
But no, this is exciting. We definitely have someone coming back because you know what? It takes us way back. It's a throwback.
Yeah.
It's definitely a throwback.
It is.
And we're excited about it.
Yes, it is.
Tanya,
No.
I hope you. Yes. Yes.
I don't know why I'm just so.
She's so excited. But you know what? We're going to definitely come back. So stay tuned.
The hottest music, R&B, hip hop, pop,
I still get you.
reggae, EDM, indie, old school,
Check it.
and sports talk. Right here, WorldStarHitRadio.com. The hottest music, R&B, hip hop, pop,
I still get you.
reggae, EDM, indie, old school.
Check it.
Hey, you guys, welcome back to Let's Get Personal with Latanya and Ray. Hey. And hey, don't forget, it's powered by WorldStar Hit Radio, you guys. We're so glad you guys were able to join us. And hey, we're going back in the day, okay? We have somebody here with us, our special guest, the health guru, and he's going to tell you guys about what he does and what he can offer to you guys. Because a lot of you guys been out there and you're eating, you don't know what to eat, and you guys are just having a field day, okay? So we have somebody here that can help you guys out. And if you guys have any questions, you can DM us. Also, he's going to give you his information, his media website, so you guys can go to the website, because a lot of you have questions and we want to know, because we're here to encourage everyone and we love you guys, and it is about health, you guys, okay?
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure you have questions, because I know I have some questions for you. Because Thanksgiving,
You went in.
and I was in the turkey. Like, I was trying. I was eating everything.
Did you actually carve the turkey, or did you just rip the meat off?
No, I just went in. I told you.
Wow.
Wait a minute, we is getting so excited, you guys.
Wow.
You know, and we're going straight in. This is the great Terrance Hutchinson, okay, you guys? Woo, woo! Our boy to keep us together, okay?
Yes.
He has so much patience. So I know about Terrance, but I'm going to have him to tell you, you guys about what he do, okay? Because I'm so excited, I just go in. Terrance gonna be like, wait a minute, can't nobody tell it better than I can. So we're gonna also go back to why he got into fitness and health and mentally too. He also deal with the mentally, just not the physical.
The mental part is the most important component. A lot of people overlook that psychological component, but that's the one you need to latch onto first.
So that's the first step, is getting your mind right?
Yeah, getting your mind right. If you can get your mental component down, then your mind is gonna send signals to the rest of your body to make you go forward and produce whatever you need to produce as far as your body composition, or body transformation, whatever your goals and objectives are. Are you suffering from type 2 diabetes, or you're dealing with some type of cancer, or high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, respiratory system, whatever. You have to visualize it first.
Terrance, that's what happened to you. I need you to tell your story. We want to hear a little bit about your story.
Well, the story is like, to boil it down, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in 2009. But that came from a divorce, losing everything, moving here from New York, 39 years old, living with my mother, and I was like, so it's like,
just telling it like it is.
So, the thing about it is, like, when you come from career and businesses, and, when you're going through a divorce, and you come here, you're in a foreign land pretty much. So I spiraled down into depression. I was depressed.
Wow,
so
man,
out of
about that.
out of that depression came partying, drinking, smoking, just whatever I can do to numb the pain. So in turn, I was down in Miami having a great time, and I knew something was wrong in my body. That's just something. And right then when I got back here to Atlanta, I went to my doctor, and then I just passed out right there in the lobby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's how I figured out. Because I knew I had lack of appetite, blurry vision, extreme weight loss. My sleeping patterns was like non-existent. I was getting, like, every 20 minutes I was getting up urinating. And I went from 240 pounds to 202 pounds in like 3 days almost. I was like, what is going on? I thought I was like,
because he was a fat kid.
No, but you have to pay attention to your body.
Use the word fat.
Okay.
Oh,
fat kid.
Sorry,
I was living.
I know.
I was
having
living.
a good time, huh?
Yeah, I was.
Until that happened.
Yeah,
then it had to get serious.
And you were in the hospital too, right?
Yeah, I was in the hospital for 3.5 days in the ICU, hooked up. And it's no fun when you're on your back and you have IVs in you, and then nurses and doctors coming in every hour on hour, injecting you, feeling your skin, and then you listening to the beeping noises on the machines, and then you have to smell the death in the air. And I'm like, Lord,
please, yes.
if you get me out of this one,
I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah, fix this.
And you did, though.
Yeah,
you did.
I did, but I had you had to going back to the mindset. You have to visualize yourself getting better. You have to want it. You have to say, if 5 of us checked in ICU, and I'm the only one that walked out 3 days later. So everybody had
that's true.
either they died from complications of diabetes, or they had to lay there for a long period of time. So I walked out in 3.5 days, and that was a blessing.
Yeah.
But you know, the nurses, if they can go back and you can go back and ask them, I had the IV pole, and I had some sweats brought to me with my family, so I was walking up and down the hallway trying to rebuild my strength because it strips you away, right? Muscle tone, everything. So I had to rebuild that, and it was calling me hard candy. In ICU, the nurses, you know, and
he should have wore a T-shirt, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
So they can see the cut ab. It's the show boy too. He covered up with this jacket on.
Yeah, you know, I'm not showing them. You know, I get ridiculed sometimes for they say I'm flexing too much or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's not about that. It's all about, you know, the transformation, taking total control of your mind and your body, but on top of that, your spirit and then your emotional health. Like I had to really tie all of those things into a ball and say, okay, without this, I can't get here. And having that great family support is everything too. Yeah, it's the only way you win.
And he's right, because I'm from ICU. I worked in ICU for years, and people with diabetic, that is something serious, especially in the Black African American community. I mean, I tagged toes. I was dipping people up in body bags. I did that from Grady to DeKalb Medical. And it's either a limb is getting cut off, the doctor's coming in the next day saying another limb have to be removed. And these weren't old people, y'all. These were people in their 30s, 40s. We had some 20-year-olds. I mean, that had it really bad where their whole butt had to get cut out, their buttocks. So what you're saying, Terrance, somebody is on every day in ICU from diabetes.
Diabetes, and you know, it's
wow.
Diabetes. Like November is National Diabetes Awareness Month, but diabetes does not get the type of attention like cancer does, or HIV, and I think diabetes ranked number 7 on the list of killing out, you know, diseases that's killing us in our community. You know, but when I did some research, like diabetes, what they're trying to link type 3 diabetes to now is like dementia and Alzheimer's. They're not promoting it that much. So if you are not taking care right now of your type 2 diabetes, then it can spill over into type 3 diabetes, which you really don't hear nothing about. You know, so if you comes from a family background that suffers from dementia or Alzheimer's, you know, you're good.
So I know when we're talking about diabetes that you have diabetes. Sometimes children, they grow up with the problem with diabetes, and then as you get older, there's another type of diabetes. So can you say the difference between the two so people understand?
Type 1 diabetes is juvenile diabetes. A lot of times, you know, you're born and the body does not or cannot produce insulin and whatnot. So you have to inject yourself for the rest of your life. Then type 2 diabetes is more of a lifestyle disease type diabetes. And 35, 40, if we out hanging and we're not taking care of ourselves.
So that's the one that you
right, because you was on medication as well, and you said now you don't have to take any medication.
Right, yeah, thank God, you know, because you know what they try to do, they try to lock you into the medicine, you know, and I was getting like 3-month supplies of metformin. I was like, oh my God! And then you know, it's insulin injection. My biggest why was like trying to find a less sensitive spot to inject myself.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So you reversed it. So how did you reverse it? Tell everybody how, you know, whoever's dealing with that, how they can stop taking that insulin and the pills and, you know, take care of themselves. How you did it? You're a living example.
Visualizing yourself healing, getting better, having a great support group, interacting more with your primary physician, exercise, diet, and drinking a whole lot of water, you know, and staying away from the heavy carbs and lots of sugars, alcohol, and all those things like that, and toxic people.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you are giving like knowledge to us, and we really appreciate you being here.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me. You know,
The hottest music, R&B, hip hop, pop,
I still get you.
reggae, EDM, indie, old school,
Side. Check it.
and sports talk. Right here, WorldStarHitRadio.com. The hottest music, R&B, hip hop, pop,
I still get you.
reggae, EDM, indie, old school,
Side. Check it.
and sports talk. Right here.
Hey, you guys, we are back. Your girls, let's get personal with Latanya and Ray. Hey, everybody. We are here with the great Terrance Hutchinson, you guys.
What's up, world? How y'all doing?
He said, "Hey, world."
Yes, because it's WorldStar Hip Hop.
That's right.
Okay.
That's what's up.
I like that.
What's
I like
up,
that,
world?
Terrance.
Tune in. So I'm happy to be here to share
Yes.
some information about who I am and what I'm doing, and sharing a platform with you guys on your platform. And congratulations too.
Thank you, because
Aw.
he goes back with us back to the basement. I mean, this is truly a throwback.
Yes, it's like starting from the bottom. Now we here, but we do
yeah,
thank God for where we
yeah.
came from. It was great
Yes.
when it was.
And we thank God
elevation,
for him as
elevation, and evolution.
All right.
That's what
Yes,
it is.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Mhm.
So
So
back
go ahead.
to let's get back to the seriousness of diabetes.
Yeah, man.
It's definitely affecting
Yes.
all
High blood pressure,
different
too.
families. Yeah,
Mhm.
all different families.
Yeah.
And can you talk a little bit about how your family dealt with it? Because a lot of times
Mhm.
everybody looks at the person dealing with it.
Mhm.
Yes,
But
that's
then
true.
you have family members that are dealing with it, and it's
Mhm.
hard for them as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. And that's a great question. My family, once I called them and let them know where I was,
Mhm.
like my brother came in from South Carolina, and then my mother immediately they was there.
Right. I know she
You know,
was.
Family
Shout out to having great insurance too, because they was kicking people out and they was putting me in this double
Yes,
suite
always
hotel
say
room.
that.
Man, it was plush leather stuff, refrigerated. Loads. I was like, man, my mother,
Ordering meals.
yeah, definitely.
Yes. Shout out to your beautiful mother too, Patricia
Yes.
Hutchinson.
Hey, Mom.
I love you.
Yeah.
So he said something important though.
Mhm.
Health insurance.
Yeah.
You have to have health insurance. Make sure you go out and get that health insurance because
Yeah.
without it,
Mhm.
it seems like people don't get treated.
Yeah,
I mean,
well-
they will shut you down.
It's
It's true.
just don't go
They
to the
have to take
emergency
care of-
room.
Exactly.
You
Oh
know,
yeah, because they
go-
put a bandage. on
Yeah,
everything.
They
don't
will
go
shut-
to the emergency
Mhm.
room. I mean,
They
luckily
do.
for me,
Mhm.
I felt bad because the emergency room was overcrowded in the hallways. And then
Always.
once I presented that signal card, they was kicking people out.
Oh,
the way.
you on a stretcher.
Yeah, I was
He
I
was
had
on
a
the stretcher.
room, and
With
this-
a drink in his
Yeah,
hand. Ginger ale,
definitely.
in the
Definitely,
crackers.
definitely. And so,
So it's important.
Right.
and not only that, speaking about health insurance, because right now it's open enrollment time.
Yes, it
So
is.
you want to
Yes,
make
it
sure
is.
that you're paying attention to your
Mhm.
plans.
Mhm.
Especially if you're a smoker or you're drinking, you're obese or whatever, make sure that you get the right health insurance that's going to fit where you are
Yeah.
right now, because
Mhm.
you're going to have a heavy deductible, and
Yes, you do.
and most people don't know, like, stop smoking, because once you say, are you a smoker, and you check yes, that's automatically an increase
Oh yeah.
every
Yeah.
month. So
Mhm.
I like to
That's
tell
true.
people with financial wellness,
Mhm.
imagine if you stop smoking and you can reverse that $50 back into your checking account every
Mhm.
month. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Most people don't understand the significance of taking care of yourself, practicing self-care,
Mhm.
And that money that you're spending on doctor visits and medicines and prescriptive care, you can actually rotate that money back into your savings.
Okay, so Terrance, I want you to tell everyone, like, what do you do? Like, what do you do to help the people out there? Like, what do you offer with your workout regimen? What can you tell our audience and our listeners?
Well, you know,
about
what I love to do, like, everybody is different. I don't do a one-size-fit-all cookie cutter program. Like, we'll do a personal consultation, and I take whatever you're going through or whatever your goals and objectives are, what your desires are, then I create a plan, fitness and nutrition plan that's surrounding that.
Nice.
So when we do that, when we construct that plan or develop that plan, you are able to reach your goals at a faster pace. So you know what to eat, how to eat, nutritional time, and why you're eating it, what times to stretch, how many times you should drink water, you know, detoxification, rest, sleep, you know, all those things. So if you're suffering from diabetes, cardiovascular disease, respiratory disease, whatever, we're able to develop a plan for you to follow.
Oh, what about the book you have? Because you have an awesome book, and you have one book for sweets. You can eat some sweets, you guys.
Yeah, for
and
you
you have
chocolate
some
monsters.
for you chocolate monsters. Okay, that would be me.
Yeah.
So you also have a very great book with recipes in there. I love that one where you can eat the taco. It's like a lettuce wrap.
Yeah.
And I love that. It is so delicious.
That.
You have a lot of great meals in there. Tell us a little bit about your book.
Well, the name of the book is 150 Quick and Easy Recipes to Transform Your Body. You know, I wanted to, it started out with coming up with a product because I was doing a lot of trading time for money with training. And then I realized that I was doing too much. So I needed a product that would leverage my time and then give me more passive income, you know, so, you know, and really leverage me and make me like an expert in that area, right? Yes. So because I have a culinary arts background, hospitality management background for the last 30 years.
He's a chef too.
Right. I was, when I stayed up north, I was doing a lot of personal chef thing, you know, so it was easy for me to take some recipes and tweak the nutritional values of it. Then I got into sports nutrition, so I tied all that together. Then I put the book out, and a year later, it was suggested that I do something for the chocolate monsters. So I did a 25 irresistible desserts that you can indulge. Yeah. So it's so if you're a chocolate lover, if you just love sweets, you can get these type of desserts where, you know, and not feel guilty for indulging. And so, you know, we have a lot of natural sweeteners in there, you know, and that you can like, okay, I can have this and it's low calorie, low sugar. Wow. You know, so it's pretty cool, man, you know.
So I need you to let everyone know, where can they purchase your books? How can they get in contact with you? What is your media?
Okay, you can purchase the book at my website, bestlifestylefitnessandnutrition.com. I prefer that. Most people go to Amazon. They do that on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or, you know, just reach out to me, send me email, and I get some materials out to you. So also, you can follow me also on LinkedIn, Facebook. Obviously, I do a lot of trolling on that, you know.
Trolling on it.
Instagram, 1745. Twitter. I'm on all social media networks.
So you've been doing some great things. I mean, he's even been doing modeling. I mean, he's like all over. But one important thing people need to know too, he will also come to you guys. He will cook. Okay, so y'all is saying, okay, I don't have time
you
for
can
cooking.
get one-stop shop right here.
And, you know, and that's the thing. I try to have everything underneath one umbrella. It's nutrition, it's fitness, it's nutritional guidance, it's whatever we got going on. So you don't have to go here and go there, you know. But a lot of people, you know, I'll come to you. As long as you're in like a 20-mile, 25-mile radius, then I'll come to you. Or you can put me on a plane and I'll come to you. But, you know, I mean, definitely, you know, it's been done before, you know. So
he'll travel too.
Yeah, I'll come to your house, but, you know, one thing I'm
Get your men in check.
Look. Make sure your house is clean. Okay, if you want me to come to your house and prepare meals, I don't like dirty kitchens.
No, Terrance.
I'd be like, oh my God, I cannot work like this.
Terrance, one time you posted, please, ladies, get your men in check.
Oh, man.
Have you ever been ran out the back door?
Yeah, I remember that.
You
That was
said let them know when I'm coming.
Ahead of time.
Well, yeah, you know, it's in all
Uh-huh.
seriousness,
Mhm.
all jokes aside, it's been some situations where I came highly recommended,
Oh, wow.
you know,
Mhm.
and the guy agreed to pay for the services. Then as his significant other reached certain goals, and then, you know, and she was actually coming to the studio like 6:30 in the morning, whatever, it became an issue all of a sudden. So he didn't want to pay for it no more. And I said, well, bring him with you.
That's what
and
I
all
was
that
gonna
stuff.
say.
Yeah,
Invite him
that's
to
what-
go. That's
Yeah,
what.
so it
That's
was-
what you have to
It
do.
was
Couple. Do you have couple
Still come
prices?
to the
yeah,
gym
yeah.
too. Oh, okay.
The
Whatever
couple prices. He has
couple
couple prices too.
Yes,
So
you guys.
it became a problem, and then, you know, I guess one guy was GPS in the studio, or something like that, and I was like, I'm done, because I don't want any
Man,
issues.
let
you
your
know what I
women
mean?
work out, okay?
Yeah, you
Trust
know.
them. It's got to be trust.
Yeah, it has to be trust, you know.
Yeah.
But I just don't want any issues with guys.
Yeah.
I've been that
Yeah.
road, and it can get real ugly. Real
Yeah,
fast,
definitely.
so I'm
No,
like,
really.
yeah,
Safety.
real talk.
I mean,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
will get mad and,
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I
do
seen
some
it
things
one
over
day
there.
on Terrance's site. I'm like, wait a minute, somebody is just going
Yeah.
wrong right now.
But you know,
I was like,
it was something
it takes
that
a lot. For
it was
Terrance to
something
get
that I
upset.
had to share to
Mhm.
get it out there.
Yeah.
But I don't have those
understand.
issues anymore. You know what I'm
That's great.
saying? So it's like
Mhm.
people are starting to recognize me for being, you
Mhm.
know, on that professional tip, and I
Mhm.
love to introduce myself to
Yes.
the guy
Yes.
or even to the girl, because this, you know,
Right.
I had that too.
Yeah.
Well, the girl had a girlfriend, and then there was an issue with that too.
Oh,
So you
You
know,
going
all
back
this,
You just had some issues with
I know.
I'm surprised
You
you're
going back
still
with
in
a man?
business.
yeah. You know, I mean,
And
but
Terrance so patient.
Might want
too.
to
That's what
throw
I
in the
love about
towel.
well,
Yeah,
you
he is so
know,
patient.
since then, the business has evolved.
him.
I've
Okay.
But
Okay.
I put certain things in place where I don't have to trade a lot of time for money. You know,
Mhm,
like the
mhm,
book and then
mhm,
speaking
yeah.
engagements and all this stuff like that.
Yes.
So it
You're
takes
doing
me
other
away.
stuff.
Yeah, it takes
You're
me
doing other
away
stuff,
from
too.
Yeah.
that full-time training sometimes. I let most of these guys out there, I let them have it. But if somebody want to come to
Okay.
me, then, you know, that's cool.
Because he do event speaking.
Yeah.
I have seen Terrance
Yeah.
do some great event speaking
Yeah.
seminars.
Mhm.
So you are available for that as well. Gosh, Terrance, you've been in the magazines as well too.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Inform Magazine, Impact Atlanta Magazine. Oh my God, Aspire,
Yeah.
Inspire.
Mhm.
You know, shout out to all the magazines that I write for,
Yeah.
that I contribute to. Shout out to Atlanta Journal Constitution too for having me, and hopefully if we work out with the Atlanta Voice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I might have a column over there, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah, you know, so it's like I'm writing a lot now for magazines. Like right now, I got like 4 magazines I'm writing for.
That
And-
is
Congratulations.
Yeah, I
I
appreciate
know.
that.
Congratulations.
See how
Yeah.
things change?
That's what I'm. So,
Yeah.
how do you feel now about coming to this no man land from New York?
Hey.
You know, it's like Atlanta
New
has
York.
been really, really great to me.
Yeah.
You know, and
It's a great place.
I
Yes,
had
it is.
I had some ups and downs now.
Oh,
Believe
yes.
me, you know.
No
No
but-
matter where you go, you're gonna have
Yeah.
ups and downs. So.
But you know, it's so funny because I stayed up north for 25 years, and the blessing about being in Atlanta, if I would have stayed in New York, I probably wouldn't be doing all the things I'm doing right about now.
Exactly. That's so
a
true.
lot of
That's
opportunity.
true.
A lot of you know,
Yes, it is.
well, it's a lot of opportunities that I was able to create
Mhm.
out of the tragedy of diabetes.
Mhm.
Like when I got into the fitness, getting my mind and my body right, I did not have an idea 8-9 years later that I'll have my own radio show.
Yes.
You know, writing health and wellness
Yes, he
articles.
is on his radio
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Okay, the name of the radio show is I
Let's
just
see if you can get it. It was just on
don't
last
start.
night.
It's a Christian, I know, but I think I
Ah.
was at work at that time.
It's all good. It's on 108 Praise
I've been
Radio.
on there, yeah.
Yeah. the Total Wellness Show with Terrance every Monday evening, 6 and 7.
Okay.
I've been there since February.
And he's been doing a great job.
Yeah,
You on there when there was a doctor on there that you were talking to, the lady? See,
I try to have great people on there who know more than I do.
Yes.
Because I don't have all the answers. So when you have doctors there and you have psychotherapists and all these different people on there, they're able to bring their wisdom and knowledge to my platform, and I'm able to soak it up and apply it to what I'm doing, you know. And so that's a beautiful thing for me, because I can just sit and listen and be like, oh, I didn't know that, and learn. You know, it's
and people need
they're
to
suffering.
hear.
Yes, they do.
Like,
people are looking for answers.
Yeah, I mean, so many great people has came through and really sat there and said some amazing things that I had no clue about.
Okay, what are some of the amazing things? Come on.
Spirituality, emotional intelligence, energy, awareness, personal development, personal finances, financial health, financial wealth, how to really control your dollars. Which in our community, like, we really need to know how to do that.
Yes,
investment and how it affects your stress levels. And it's just amazing information. Wow. Yeah, and I applied all those things.
I'm gonna tune in.
Yes, I know.
Monday night.
We're gonna be asking you some questions, harassing you.
Okay, so let me tell you, when I knew that you were gonna be the guest, I had a question for you because. All right, like I told you, I went in on Thanksgiving. I'm about to go in for Christmas too, and New Year's. Okay. But can you help everybody with the balance of that? Because everybody still wants to eat. Yeah. But they still want to.
Here's the deal.
Thank you.
It's the holidays. Enjoy yourself, right? But if you're suffering from weight management or any type of disease, you're going to have to pay attention to what you're eating. But do small portions. Drink a glass of water 30 minutes before you eat to suppress your appetite. Work out early that day. Don't skip meals. Don't go into, I'm going to skip meals till 6 o'clock and then go pig in. Don't do that. And just after you eat, work out again. Yeah.
Word of advice.
Yes, that was good.
Yeah. Go in. So whatever you have for Thanksgiving, don't have for Christmas.
So switch it up.
Switch it up. Yeah.
And that's from Terrance
Hutchinson.
The hottest music, R&B, hip hop, pop,
I still get you.
reggae, EDM, indie, old school,
Side. Check it.
and sports talk.
Right here.
WorldStarHitRadio.com.